Hey, you guys. It's your girl April. We're back in the kitchen. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Y'all read that title. Let's get into it. Okay, so first for my seasonings that I will be using for the meatloaf, gonna use some Tony's, Himalayan salt, black pepper, Worcestershire sauce, some herbs de Provence, and we're gonna use this Lipton onion soup mix. And I have an onion, a half an orange bell pepper, half a red, and of course I gotta have my garlic. So first we're gonna get started on chopping our veggies. Okay, so we have our red bell pepper. I do want to get a nice dice on this. I want it kind of like in bite size, a little smaller. I don't want big chunks of it inside the meatloaf, but it's all about your preference. So however you like it, that's how you dice it. Slice and dice. Now, these different color bell peppers, they are optional. I just so happen to have this on hand, and I need to go ahead and get rid of it. So, use what you got. Use whatever you like. And season to your own taste. And this is about the size that I like my bell pepper. I hold up one. About like that. Okay, we can get started on our onion. I like to make that about the same size as my bell peppers. So, I like my veggies to be all about the same size. So let's get this all broken down, and I'll be back. You just need to get a good nice mince on the garlic. Make sure that you're remembering to remove it from the back of the knife because it likes to get stuck. And I hope you guys are doing well and having a great month of December. Happy holidays. Okay, so we have all our veggies chopped up for our meatloaf. And what I like to do is saute these up for about 5 minutes. And give it a nice mix. And I like to let these cook for about 5 minutes. And while this is cooking, we'll go ahead and season up our ground beef. Okay, gonna add in some black pepper. Herbs de Provence. And I already had my 2 eggs. And I don't know if y'all can see that. A little bit of Himalayan salt. Of course, we gotta have some of this Tony's. And y'all just season to your own taste. Because you might have more ground beef than me, or you might have less. And then now we're going to add in this pack of Lipton onion soup mix. Okay, now before we add our sauteed veggies, we're going to go ahead and just give this a good mix. And try not to over mix this, because that'll make the meat tough. So go ahead and just mix it real good. And now I'm gonna add in the sauteed veggies. Y'all make sure that's cool enough for you to handle. And then go ahead and mix in your sauteed vegetables. And then once you have this all mixed up, you'll be ready to form your meatloaf. We have the meatloaf all mixed up, and I went ahead and put it into the pan that I'm going to be using. And I like to go ahead and form it. And you can form it into whatever kind of shape that you prefer. And no, I didn't use any bread or breadcrumbs because I really don't like it in mine. But if that's what you prefer, then you would go ahead and put you some in before you form it into your loaf. But now if you do decide not to use the bread or breadcrumbs, I've been making mine like this for years, and it's always been moist and delicious. So go ahead and give it a try. Okay, so I have me some Applewood smoked bacon that we're gonna layer over the meatloaf. And all I'm doing is just pinning it across the top and then tucking it under. So just continue to layer and then tuck it under. And I'll show you guys one more. Doesn't it look pretty, y'all? Yes. It's gonna be so good. Now, once we get this in the oven, well, not once when we get this in the oven. Once I finish covering it with the bacon, we're gonna work on our sauce for the top. And then we'll place it in the oven. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how it looks covered in the bacon. Okay, so I want to come and show y'all this view of it. So I just have the bacon laid across the top and then tucked under the bottom. And then now we'll work on our red sauce to put over the top. So let's get started on our sauce. I have 1 cup of ketchup that I'm gonna add in. 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Now we have to season this up, so I'm gonna add in some garlic powder. Y'all just season to your own taste. A little salt. About 3 splashes of Worcestershire sauce. And we got some Tonys. And then we're gonna add in some of this chili garlic sauce. About this now, this is hot, so just want to be careful. I'll probably add in 1 for right now, then taste this and see how I like it. If I want to add some more, I'll add some more. Go ahead and get it some mix. Y'all leave me a comment what kind of sauce you like on your meatloaf. Do you like a brown gravy or a red sauce? I don't have a preference. But sometimes I just be in the mood for like a different sauce at a different time. So I just make whatever I'm in the mood for at the time. So make sure you get that brown sugar combined up in there. And then go ahead and give this a taste to see how you like it. You might add a little bit more brown sugar in it or something. So whatever you like. It's so good, you guys. I think I'm gonna leave it at just 1 tablespoon of this chili sauce, because everybody handle heat differently. So now me personally, I probably would have added some more, but I'm cooking for other people. So I'll leave it as is. Make sure you have all that brown sugar dissolved. And you know, sometimes I make this red sauce. Y'all know those Taco Bell kits? And it has the sauce packs in it. Some, like, I'll save these because I like to use the Taco Bell hot sauce on my tacos. So sometimes I'll save this and use that when I make my red sauce for my meatloaf. Okay, so once you have this mixed in nice and you added in whatever else you want to add in, we're going to go ahead and place it on top of our meatloaf and then bake it in a 375-degree oven. Okay, go ahead and add the sauce. I like a lot of sauce on my meatloaf, y'all, but whatever you prefer, whatever your preference is. Get that sauce on. Then I like to just spread it. Get that thing dripping. Yes. Y'all see how good that meatloaf look already? It ain't even cooked yet. Look at that. Your girl be up in here doing it, baby. Yes. Look at all that sauce. Now, see, y'all don't have to put all the sauce on it now if you don't like it like that, but that's how I like mine, so that's what we gonna do it. Look at that. Now it's time to place in the oven. We're gonna put a lid on it. 375. And we're just gonna watch it and let it cook. I pulled this out after about 50 minutes of cooking. Look at that, you guys. Yes. I'm gonna let this cook a little bit longer because we did have that bacon on it. So I will be back. I'll be cooking this with the lid off for the remainder of the time. And here it is, you guys. Look at that. I let mine cook for about an hour and 20 minutes. But keep in mind that that's going to be adjusted to the size of the meatloaf that you're making. Look at that bacon. And of course, I'm going to slice it for you guys, so I'll be right back. Let's cut into it. It's the first slice. It smells good to you guys. Look at that. Still juicy. Look at that juice. Now mind you, now I made this with no breadcrumbs and no bread. Let me turn it this way so y'all can see the inside.
Go back.
Bring it on.
Okay.
There you go. Look at that, you guys. Look at this bacon. It's gonna be so good. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know the vibe. Be blessed. Look at that. Take a bite.